send condolences out. Rest in peace to Samuel Brown and Madison Sims, I believe, 2 teenagers from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, that got in a bad wreck with a big truck after prom. They died. It was a big thing. They had bought matching outfits, the pink and white. They did real nice. They looked real nice. And tragically, unfortunately, they had that accident after prom that they were fortunate to make it out of. Condolences to the family. Man, that made y'all, when y'all saw that, that made y'all think about y'all kids and the nights that y'all preparing for when they going out on dates and stuff like that?
When you thinking they gonna come back home to graduate?
Right.
Yeah. It's very unfortunate.
It made me think about Tesla. Because like
what Tesla got to do with it?
Like a lot of the people feel like too, because Tesla been having issues with their cars, with them driving automatically. They don't be stopping all the time.
They were in the Tesla.
They was in the Tesla.
Sheesh.
And at least how the world felt about it, they don't think that they was driving it manually. It was on automatic. And when they tried to switch it back to manual, it wouldn't switch back in time for them to stop it before it hit the truck.
That sounds like they might have
I think that's something up with Tesla. I don't know if that's true, but I know that's what
they might have a lawsuit then.
They say that they still investigating that. They still investigating if that's what's going on with Tesla or whatever.
I hope they get to the bottom of that, and if it is Tesla's fault, some kind of way, I hope they're able to make that right. Thoughts and prayers out to that family.
That's weird to me anyway. The fact that it can drive by itself. How do you know that you can trust it? The fact that you don't have to actually drive that car.
I mean,
how much do we trust in technology here? Especially with cars that are moving by themselves. It's still old school on the road.
You don't think you gonna end up getting one?
Nah.
That's where we headed with all this AI and all this technology and what.
You gotta sit while the car charged. Like, it's crazy.
I'm gonna stick with the old petrol, pull up, pay, and pump. In other news, we have an update in a Bob Lee case. That was the executive, the founder of Cashapp, who was stabbed and killed in San Francisco. Somebody was arrested. I want to explain. I want to paint this picture for y'all, and y'all tell me what y'all think. Rich tech guy in a tech district in San Francisco. I believe that's one of the biggest tech places in the United States. 2:00 in the morning, stabbed up and killed by this other guy. He was a tech guy, come to find out. The person that stabbed him. They were seen together the previous day. They were with each other's families and whatnot, and 24 hours later, they together, 2 a.m., dude stabbed up and shot. How y'all feel about that?
They killed him.
You think, no, aside from that, you think, at first I thought it was a big, what you call it? A big conspiracy, because right after that, another entity came out the next day with some reports that they were bringing some type of new cryptocurrency or something to the forefront. Bed now, yeah. I found that real odd. I thought that was the case, but I'm just gonna keep it a buck and tell you now, man. This looks like a lovers' quarrel gone bad at 2 a.m.
That was my next point. 2:00 in the morning. What y'all doing?
And that's San Francisco. That's.
I don't know. I still don't put it past what I know the government could do, especially with what I know is happening to the U.S. dollar right now too. And Cash App, this was right before he was trying to incorporate something that made your money untraceable. And then he died. And this is right when the dollar is depreciating to the point to where they want to make everything digital. And he's creating something to make digital untraceable.
It could have been a little bit of both. Just like, some people are
I just don't want to take out the conspiracy part of it. That's still some.
We don't have to omit that at all. It could have been a bigger scheme at play, and just like, people tend to send a female at a man, they just could have just sent what they know he liked.
Just sent what they sent. Because when I seen that, I felt like, man, that man got paid. He got paid to do that.
He being the guy, I couldn't pronounce his name, but he being held without bail, and I'm gonna be following that. I'm interested in where that goes.